back with another Press A Gaming of Fallout, Elder Scrolls Online. In the last episode, we were handling a lot of the harborage quests. We are set up to do yet another one. We're pretty close to finishing the main story of this game. Of the vanilla game, before they added all the DLCs and all the expansions. So, there's still plenty to do in this game. We're not finishing this game right here and there with that. Yeah, we're still going to look into a lot of the rest of the game. This is one of those ones that we're probably never going to finish. Just because of the fact it is an online game, which means it is constantly evolving and growing. And I'll take a look at the new shit as it comes, but pretty soon we'll have to give up on this game. And Lemmy's particular... Codwell, when did you get here?
They're having an important meeting and asked if I give them some privacy. I mean, do you believe it? Where's the trust? Pop on out to the rubbish tip, Cadwell. There's a good lad. Do I mind? Oh, I have no mind. I'm the village bloody idiot.
Poor guy, he's the good one. Alright.
Welcome back, Vestige. News of Manimarco's demise spreads far and wide. Like worms, his followers burrow deep into the earth to escape the searing light of the coming dawn.
Why have you summoned me, Varen?
As ever, straight to the point. You've done the impossible. The King of Worms has been consumed by the wrath of Molag Bal. The power of his worm cult is broken forever.
But Molag Bal is still a threat, and I haven't found my soul.
That is the grim truth of the matter. But the Amulet of Kings is in our possession, and there is still much to do.
How can we be sure that Manamako is truly gone?
In my sleep, I hear his tormented screams, and Molag Bal forces visions of his eternal torture into my mind. I can show you exactly what I see, if you wish it.
Yeah, show me these. Let's take a look at this. So yeah, as it's loading, like I was saying to you guys, because it's an online game, it's going to be constantly evolving. And I'll take a look at the evolution of the game. And of course, I'm going to still play it. But, you know, pretty much after I finish majority of the quests all the way up until Morrowind, as far as main story quests are concerned, that will be the end of this Let's Play, at least until I pick up Somerset or whatever. But threat not, there's plenty of other games to play. So, and I'll revisit it from time to time when there's new stuff added. So, just a heads up if anybody's thinking that I'm going to 100% this game. I don't think there's really a way to 100% it. It is an online game. So, if anybody ever questions that.
The King of Worms.
Please, no more. It was a misunderstanding, Great One. Let me serve you. Let me prove my loyalty. No more, I beg of you.
Manimarco's torment will be endless. The god of schemes will use him to set an example. All who follow him will know you cannot hope to betray the greatest of betrayers. I cannot help but pity him, despite all he has done. But this is not why you were called here, Vestige. Come, Saisahar will speak with you first.
Well, where is he? Oh, okay. I just enjoyed seeing him getting beaten and tortured. Alright, so Sai Sahan wants to speak to me first. What's up, dude?
The greatest of the Sword Saints, Divad, tells us that destiny is a chain, forged one link at a time. Our chain is nearly complete. There is but one link remaining.
What is this link?
It is you, my friend. You are the link. I will not bore you with effusive praise, but state it plainly. You are a great warrior and a trusted friend. And we would like to extend you an offer.
What offer?
When Emperor Varen first brought the 5 companions together, he did so in the hope of creating a Tamriel where all men could live freely and safely beneath one banner.
Go on.
The 5 companions failed, betrayed from within by one of our own, the Worm King Manimarco. All that came after was the result of one man's treachery. Now 4 of the 5 are reunited to right that great wrong. But destiny requires a 5th.
And you're suggesting?
We want you to join us as our 5th member. You were the champion we should have had with us back then. Don't look so grave. This is largely symbolic. But please, humor an old soldier.
I am honored to join you as the last member of the Five Companions.
My lord, with your permission.
You needn't call me that anymore, Sai-Sahan. We are equals now.
All those years ago, when we fought beneath our lord's banner to free the Empire from the Longhouse Emperors, we did so with a dream of freedom and peace in mind. Not just for the Empire, but for all of Tamriel. Together, we forged a fellowship stronger than any blade, only to see it shattered upon the rocks of deceit by one of our own. That fellowship is no more. Yet we four have assembled here, united by a single purpose. It is not vengeance that drives us, but truth, and loyalty, and justice. I, Sai-Sahan, steward of the Abbey of Blades, call for the Five Companions to be reforged this day by the light of Stendarr and the heart of Lorkhan. May our blade of fellowship be forged anew, and may the vestige, our mutual friend and ally, become its tip, that we may thrust it straight into the heart of a Daedric prince.
Sai-Sahan is right. You are the member that we should have had all those years ago.
It is as the scrolls foretold. The soulless one will become the brightest of 5 stars, and they shall guide us to the coming dawn.
Oh, please, you melodramatic sots. Fine, fine. If seeing one of your foolish prophecies come true will help to ensure the safety of the Empire, I'll play along.
We stand united once more. The Five Companions are reforged, and together we will strike down the God of Schemes!
Come here, my friend. I've got a few things I want to say before you go.
Okay. Where am I
It's been
going?
a long road, hasn't it? My father used to say that if you avoid all of life's abrasions, you'll never be polished enough to shine. It must be pretty damn shiny by now.
He was a wise man, your father.
I've been thinking about our adventures and the hardships we've faced together. We're in the last leg of this journey, aren't we? I don't regret any of it, but it occurs to me that we haven't had much of a chance to talk as friends.
And we may not get another chance. What did you want to talk about?
Where do you see yourself going after all of this is over? I mean, assuming we survive, get your soul back, and stop Molag Bal.
Well, there's a war to win. I intend to take the fight to Cyrodiil.
Bloody business war. There was a time that I loved my axe for its sharpness and my armor for its sheen, but no more. Today I love what they defend. Don't lose sight of what's behind you and the hatred of what's before you.
What about you?
Me? I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to Skyrim and settle down. Squeeze out a few whelps. Maybe raise sheep or grow cabbages.
Are you serious?
No. Can you imagine it? Lyra's Titanborn, shepherd, farmer, housewife. I need to be out in the wind and wild. And if I ever find my life mate, he'll feel the same way. My turn. What's your one regret about all we've been through?
The deaths of so many people.
You never get used to it. My father, he'll die over and over again for the rest of my life. Grief doesn't go away. You just learn to live with it. But I can live my life with his daring and spirit and joy. That way he'll never die. Not really.
What about you?
Oh, lots of things. Friends lost, missed opportunities, failed endeavors. Maybe the best we can hope for is to end up with the right regrets. I do regret not taking the time to get to know the people I fought with. I hope to change that.
What else is on your mind?
One last thing. You like mead?
Sure.
I knew I liked you. So, let's toast. To Molag Bal, that ugly skeever. May his privates be infected with brown rot fever. May our course be true and our hearts be brave, as we march into Coldharbour to spit on his grave.
I'll drink to that. That is such a Lemmy toast right there. Totally about it.
Let's not forget the struggles that got us to this point. We're almost home. We just have a bit further to fight.
Are you all insane? You do realize what we need to do, right? We have to fight a Daedric prince. Amulet or no, this is going to mean more death. Vestige, come here. I'll tell you what they're afraid to mention.
Well, let's talk.
Getting all chummy with Titanborn? I enjoy the company of clever, well-informed people. You really should try it sometime.
Oh, Jesus.
So, you felled the great Manimarco. Well played. You've done the Empire a great service.
That's not why I did it.
The farmer doesn't thank the cow when it voids itself on the field, but it still makes the crops grow taller.
Is that your way of thanking me?
I suppose it is. But that wasn't the reason for this heartwarming reunion. Varen and I have spoken at length since you recovered the amulet, and have determined our final course of action. Molag Bal remains a threat, and Tamriel is still in grave danger.
And what do you have in mind?
First, the plane meld must be stopped. Even now, forces gather and plan an assault on Oblivion itself. You must join them.
What then?
Then, and only then, can you take the fight to Molag Bal himself, to restore protection to Nirn and reclaim your soul.
Is it even possible to defeat Malambog?
I know more about the Daedra than any man or mer alive. For good or ill, my family has always kept ties with the forces of Oblivion, and this much I know. One cannot kill a Daedric prince. But we have the Amulet of Kings.
Go on.
With the amulet in our possession, we may be able to wound him severely, and in the process force him to relinquish every last soul he has stolen, including your own. This is where your condition...
Excuse me, guys. Still fighting a cold. I do apologize. If I can get the microphone far enough away where you guys wouldn't hear that, I would. How?
The ritual we performed with the Amulet of Kings caused the soul burst and damaged the veil between worlds. If the damage is to be repaired, I must attempt the ritual again, this time with you.
Won't that cause another soul burst?
Only if we use it here on Nirn. But if we were to travel to Coldharbour, we might be able to harness its power, imbue you with divine agency enough to challenge the Daedric Prince. But there is a price.
There always is.
Calling upon the power of the amulet in this manner will consume someone's soul, utterly. One cannot channel the power of the gods without paying such a price. Unfortunately, you don't have a soul to consume, and I am needed to perform the ritual.
Someone has to die.
More specifically, one of our 3 companions. I suspect that's why they're so nauseatingly over-appreciative and fawning.
Nope, the price is too high.
Of course it is. The fact of the matter stands, however. One of the 5 will need to give their life to fuel this attack, when the time comes.
So you said before the vestige arrived, and I've already thought it over. I'll do it.
No.
Snow Lily, no. You should not need to give your life this way. This is my duty.
Nope.
Penance for my numerous failures. This is my chance to make things right.
The scroll said nothing of this moment, and so I am not bound to their dictates. Vestige, I ask that you let me do this one thing. All that has happened was because of my hubris. I shall be the one.
Sire, you've done enough. This was Manimarco's doing, not yours.
As the one who will fight the Daedric Prince, the Vestige should decide.
I don't see you leaping to volunteer, Tharn. Saving your own backside again?
Hard as it may be, Lyris, don't be an idiot. I'm the only one who knows the ritual, and we don't have time to teach anyone else.
That's enough. It won't be decided here and now. Vestige, come here.
Yep.
I have some final words for you.
Okay.
It appears we have come full circle, Vestige.
Does one of you truly have to die?
That millions of others may live, yes. Do not be troubled. Any one of us would gladly make such a sacrifice.
But first, the plains mead must be stopped.
As Tharn has said, there are already plans in motion to infiltrate Coldharbour. You must be part of them. The chains that anchor us to oblivion draw us ever closer. They must be severed once and for all.
I'll find a way.
When the plane meld has been thwarted and the dust has settled, the 5 companions will gather one last time to face our destinies. The god of schemes must be stopped, Vestige. That is the only thing that matters now.
Alright, we'll complete that quest. Alright, so that was it. Cool. Thanks for the conversation, guys. Enjoyed it. Appreciate it very much. Happy to help. And I know it's going to happen. I'm going to step out. I'm going to walk to the city. And as soon as I get to the city, he's going to call me back. It was interesting to get one of the quests to be just talking and not actually going out and doing anything. So far in the main quest, it's never been just that. What are you laughing? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think you can. I don't think you have it in you. Damn, I called it.
Ah, good. I found you. Speak with me a moment, if you would. Greetings, Adept. Good to see you in person. I am Vana Scalarian, head of the Mages Guild you so ably serve. I have need of your assistance.
My assistance?
Yes. It's high time Tamriel was free of Molongbal's grip. The Anchors, the Daedra, the Undead, they devastate our fragile mortal plane. I have a plan, and I need your help. I think you're the only one who can help me see this done.
What do you want me?
I want you to meet with Copper Daria, leader of the Ring of Daggers. She'll be at the Mages Guild in Daggerfall City. Even Emmerich's personal agents think my idea is sound. I'll be along shortly. I just have a few final preparations to make.
I'll see you there. Because I completely and implicitly trust you. But first I gotta find my way to Daggerfall City. Which I have a feeling is a long ways away. How do I pull up the map? Quests. That's the one I'm on. Show on map. Now back. Yeah. Show on map. Thank you. I could travel to here. Well, that's a good thing. Because that brings me a hell of a lot closer to where I need to be, right? Right? All this, my head itching. When I get a shower, I have to wash my hair. That's all. Alright, I'm in the place. I don't want to be in it. Leave home. Oh, fuck. That served me no good. Because it's sending me right back to Glen Umbra. And they want to come back to Glen Umbra. Yeah, it literally dropped me back off to right where I was. Sure, splash now. Oh wait, runestone to collect. Collect it. Take all. Cool. Nice. apparently I'm right where I'm supposed to be. So all that time I was worried about traveling far, and I didn't have to travel far. It's right here. Yeah, it's right here.
You're in trouble now, pickpocket.
I didn't know Glen Umbra was considered Daggerfall City. Good to know, though. You're who I'm supposed to talk to. Hey, lady.
About time you got here.
I don't believe we've met.
Name's Daria, but my friends call me Copper. I head up the Ring of Daggers, the King's espionage agency. You're looking for Vanus, right?
I was told to report to you.
I'll eat sand before I give orders to the King's right hand. You want to help Vanus with his crazy plan? Be my guest.
I'll help Vanus if I can.
Really? Zet's tears you're as crazy as he is. I better get to work then. There are a lot of preparations to make. Vanus should be here shortly. I'll let him give you the details. Also, you owe me 10 gold. I'll collect later.
What the hell do I owe you 10 gold for?
What's the bet?
100 gold says there's an attempt on our lives within the week.
That's a sucker bet. The hidden armigers have hit us at least once a week for the past 3 months.
All right. 300 says that when the Dominion spies contact us, it'll be Cariel, not Razumdar.
Cariel? That wench knows better than to show her face around me. Mark my words, I'm going to have to hunt her down to slit her.
And after you do, that 300 gold will buy you enough ale to celebrate for a year.
I'll take that bet.
And share the ale if you win. Let's go. We have a lot of work to do.
Apologies for my lateness.
Yeah, you should apologize.
Thank you for coming so quickly, champion. I've been consulting with Countess Hakruba of the Fighters Guild. Both of our guilds believe the time has come to take the fight to Coldharbour. But this places us in a delicate political position.
What's the problem?
Trust, as always. The Alliance leaders will never agree to join forces. And if our guilds only work with one alliance, the other two will see it as a betrayal. For both guilds, our neutrality is our strength. We can't afford to take sides.
Is the situation really that dire?
The war in Cyrodiil has been long and bloody, and all three alliances are spread thinly. They can't commit resources to an assault on Coldharbour without making themselves vulnerable. I want to bring all three leaders together, maybe cut a deal.
What do you need from me?
You're in a unique position. You can speak with authority, but you're not an alliance leader. You're respected, you have a reputation. They may let you get a word in before they leap at each other's throats. In short, you're the perfect diplomat.
You want me to the Alliance leaders?
I found the perfect meeting place. A neutral location far from disputed territories, an island called Stirk. I can get you an audience with each leader and provide magical transportation. You just need to convince them to travel to Stirk.
I'll do my best.
That's all I ask. I'll open the portal. I think it's best that I travel with you and make introductions as a neutral party. That might make things easier.
Let's do it. Let's do it. In the Mournhold. Meru's Dagon. I know that name. That was in Oblivion. I think. Wasn't it? Pretty sure it was. And we're doing a Let's Play of Oblivion, so I'll eventually learn again. Let me receive my introduction to this idiot.
Watch yourselves, outsiders. Give us a good reason and the Armigers will cut you down where you stand.
We'll burn you.
And shatter you.
Any questions? I didn't think so.
Silence, Thrush. Master Galarian, please continue.
My companion hopes to speak with you about the impending Coldharbour crisis.
I have heard tales of this one. The Skull King favors the bold, even among his enemies. Come, champion, let us speak.
Fuck.
I will stay your execution since you came all this way. But choose your words carefully. I'm not a patient king.
Thank you for speaking with me, honored Skald King.
Yes, well, I am both suspicious and curious. If you are an assassin, though, get on with it. But remember this, you're coming to Sovngarde with me.
You don't fear death?
To fear death is to fear life. I am Nord. When my time comes, I will embrace it. Sovngarde will be glorious. No meetings, no schemes. But you're not here to talk philosophy. What do you want?
It's time to take the offensive against Molag Bal.
Who? The three alliances? Has magical travel rattled your brain? Speak plainly. What do you ask of me?
I propose a moot. A meeting of all leaders on an island of Skirk.
Where the All Flags Army was born. If the other leaders agree, I will attend. If nothing else, it should make a good story. Now leave me before my dinner gets cold.
Bye-bye. One down.
That went well, I think. Shall we move on?
Yep, where to next?
Eldenroot. We should have a somewhat warmer reception there, as I have known Queen Irene for quite some time. That being said, I expect that she'll be accompanied by heavily armed guards. Irene is friendly, but not foolish.
Alright, well, let's do it. Where are we going? Are we actually walking to it? Oh, you put the portal over here. Got it. Eldenroot is in Valenwood, a place they have not really explored in the games yet, except for, I think, Elder Scrolls 2, which I heard was a really huge game, but I never played it. Might be something I may have to think about. You know, if you'd like me to dig into the first Elder Scroll games, Arena and Dagger, even Morrowind, if I can find a good copy of it. I mean, after all, I'm exploring Fallout 1 and soon Fallout 2, so why not? This may be an unusually long load time. That's the first time in this game I've ever seen that appear. Raises my curiosity on why it may be an unusually long load time. Hey guys, I'm back. I don't know what happened. I literally got booted out. I don't know what happened with it. Wow, it kicked me all the way back to redoing this part.
Give us a good reason and the armatures will cut you down where you stand.
We'll burn you.
And shatter you.
Any questions? I didn't think so.
Silence, Thrush. Master Galarian, please continue.
My companion hopes to speak with you about the impending Coldharbour crisis.
I have heard tales of this one. The Skald King favors the bold, even among his enemies. Come, champion, let us speak.
Alright. Let's see what's going on
I will
here.
stay your execution since you came all this way. But choose your words carefully. I'm not a patient king.
Thank you for speaking with me, honored Skull King.
Yes, well, I am both suspicious and curious. If you are an assassin, though, get on with it. But remember this, you're coming to Sovngarde with me.
You don't fear death?
To fear death...
Chemical weapons are just plain mean.
I am Nord. When my time comes, I will embrace it. Sovngarde will be glorious. No meetings, no schemes. But you're not here to talk philosophy. What do you want?
It's time for an offensive against Molag Bal.
Who? The three alliances? Has magical travel rattled your brain? Speak plainly. What do you ask of me?
I propose a moot, a meeting of all three alliance leaders at the island of Skirk.
Where the All Flags Army was born. If the other leaders agree, I will attend. If nothing else, it should make a good story. Now leave me before my dinner gets cold.
Goodbye. I talk to you. Hey.
I
Hi.
didn't think it possible. Well done! We must return and begin the preparations.
Let's go.
We have much to do. Come.
Goodbye. What's that?
I know how I saw you doing the baby.
Yeah. Well, now you know how I feel when I do it to you. You're just sitting there cracking up laughing. Alright, last time I was supposed to be heading to the Valen Woods, now I'm heading to Stormhaven. What the fuck? I don't know what the game's doing. Did I have a glitch where it already gave me the other companions? Apparently. I sat here and endured 2 farts, and I've got 2 other companions. Mr. Hanky and the Go Goffin.
Shut up.
Where's he at? There he is. He just took a minute to load.
All 3 leaders have agreed to join us on Stirk.
What the
now
fuck?
comes the tricky part.
What's the tricky part?
Individually, the leaders are rational, even reasonable. But get them together and, well, you'll see soon enough.
Alright, well, let's do it.
Everything's been prepared. Are you ready to travel to the summit?
Let's do it.
Then, with your permission, I'll open the portal to Stirk. May Auriel's hand guide us all.
Open the portal.
Please, the Alliance leaders are waiting. A moment, please. I'll wait for you on the other side.
Our representative, Captain Alfari, is in charge of security on Stirk.
All right. That's the first time that's ever... I'm supposed to talk to him again? Alright.
Welcome to the island of Stirk. Representatives from all 3 alliances are gathering at the meeting place. It's just up ahead, through the ruins.
Have the Alliance leaders arrived?
I'm told they'll be arriving at the meeting site by portal any moment. After all the bloodshed in Cyrodiil, I fear the leaders won't be quick to trust one another. Perhaps you can help them see the wisdom in cooperation.
I'll do my best.
I don't envy you the task. We've already assembled quite a team of experts for the Coldharbour invasion itself. I'll try to introduce you to some of them on the way to the meeting. Lead on.
You know what? I'm starting to feel like maybe I shouldn't
barely
trust
a
you.
thimble of patience between them. Reaching a compromise will be no small task, I promise you. Third. Look! It's Lady Laurent!
Hey.
Careful with that, you clumsy fool.
But please, don't distract me. If I don't finish packing, Lady Laurent will give me quite the talking to.
Weary of your charms, Lady Laurent.
Vanus Galarian as I live and breathe. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I had no idea the summit was to be held on the legendary island of Stirk.
It seemed a fitting choice. It was here that the leaders of the First Era assembled the All-Flags Navy to do battle with the Slode.
I can't wait to see what surprises Molag Bal's realm has in store for us.
We are waging war, not embarking on a sightseeing expedition, milady.
Fear not, Vanus. I can take care of myself and my useless lump of a manservant. Stibbins, haven't you finished tying those bags yet?
Wow.
You really are hopeless.
Farewell, milady. We must...
I don't care who you are. If you can't carry my luggage, you're useless to me.
Whoa. Suck up bitch much?
Wonderful. It's Tellinger. Here's Tellinger, the artificer himself. Must it always take a crisis to pull you away from your toys, Telly?
Vanus, your robes smell of failed experiments and your words of failed wit.
Tell me, Telly, what Dwemer rubbish pit did you crawl out of this week?
You really must learn to respect your betters, old friend.
Do let me know when one happens by, won't you? I don't have the time or the energy, Tellinger, so I'll bid you good day.
There you go. Oop, you alright? Oops, I didn't mean to talk
Getting
to
the
him.
leaders to cooperate will be no small task. I hope you're up for it.
A lot of arrogant little fuckers in this camp. What am I stuck on? There we go.
The captain in charge of security, Alfari, is over there.
Where? This dude?
Captain Alfari, has the island been secured?
Aye. All ships in the area have been diverted away from the island, and the wards are in place.
And the Alliance leaders?
They'll be here any moment. You three should get over there as soon as you can.
We're on our way. Thank you, Captain. We must
Cool.
make haste.
Now we are heading to the summit point above. I guess I've met everybody I was supposed to meet.
High King Emmerich of the Daggerfall Covenant. Queen Iran of the Old Merry Dominion. Yoren Skald King of the Ebonheart Pact.
We must put aside our differences and work together, or this assault is doomed from the start.
How do we know this isn't a ruse? A clever plan to divert our forces while your armies take the Imperial city.
I thought backstabbing was your favorite tactic, Emmerich.
Please, are you both so arrogant? Your weapons are children's toys compared to the horrors that Molag Bal commands.
I will not wager the future of my people on the word of a snow barbarian and an adolescent female. I fear for Tamriel's future if either of you were to sit upon the Ruby Throne.
Since when do you care about your people? You never lift a finger except to count your gold.
Please, my lords, this bickering is pointless.
What a waste of time.
Obstinate fools, both of you.
What a mess. Apologies, Vanus, but I'm going to check on my lion guard.
Oh, boy. Alright, Countess.
Intractable fools. Their pride will see us all dead.
Is the fighter guild any different?
We've served as the first line of defense against Molag Bal's invaders, destroying his dark anchors all across Tamriel. They've succeeded in reducing their ranks and leveling half of Cyrodiil. What do you think?
Would the Fighters Guild be willing to invade Coldharbour?
Willing and able. But, like the Mages Guild, we are constrained by a non-interference pact. The alliances will only tolerate our presence in their realms if we remain neutral. Unless all three alliance leaders consent to it, our hands are bound.
Goodbye.
This is going about as well as I expected, unfortunately.
How can we make them see reason?
Even if we can get them to stop bickering, they'll never agree to send troops to Coldharbour. That would leave Cyrodiil unprotected.
The guilds can lead the attack, but only if all three leaders agree.
An interesting idea, but they need to stop bickering long enough to consider it. Why don't you visit each of them in their camps? See if you can reason with them individually.
Goodbye. Alright, so where am I supposed to go? This way? Oh yeah, there we go. What's up, boss?
Save your breath. I will not be swayed by Emmerich's lapdog.
We need to cooperate.
What about the war in Cyrodiil? If I commit troops to this invasion, the Pact will be vastly outnumbered there.
What if we send the guilds to Coldharbour?
Wizards and mercenaries against the Daedric hordes. Without the Ebonheart Pact, they do not stand a chance.
Do you want history to remember you as the king who surrendered to Molag Bal?
How dare you? I should kill you where you stand. History will remember the Skull King as the bane of Molag Bal. I will support your foolish plan.
Now get out of my sight.
Good. Goodbye. Yay, I convinced one. I convinced one. I'll talk to the girl last because I know she's like the most reasonable. Hey, person I talked to this meeting but never talked to before.
This meeting feels like two wolves and a sheep discussing what to have for dinner. I will not sit back and let them pick up my bones.
I have a suggestion.
That's more than I'm getting from them. What do you suggest?
Send the guilds into Coldharbour.
I don't doubt their commitment or their bravery, but they are few, and Molag Baal's followers are legion.
Do we have a choice? I don't see another option.
All right then. I'll agree, provided you can convince the barbarian and the child queen. I don't envy you the task. They're more pig-headed than I am.
Goodbye. 2 down, 1 to go. Now, she's the easiest one to talk to, at least it seems so far. She's the one that had reason that we gotta go fight.
Your king needs to stop talking out of the side of his mouth. He has a lot of Dominion blood on his hands. We're not going to easily forget that, and we're certainly not going to fight by his side in Coldharbour.
There is an alternative.
Is there? What did you have in mind?
We could send the guilds into Coldharbour.
Perhaps. But we don't know enough about Coldharbour to fully understand what they'd be up against.
I've been there. A small team of fighters and mages might accomplish more than a lumbering army. You need the persuasion perk before you can choose this option. Shit, then why give me the option? I don't see any other options.
Nor do I, but I'll agree to nothing until I've conferred with my advisors. Now go annoy the others. I've had enough for one day.
Goodbye. You're a bitch. I don't like you. You're mean. Alright, so now we walk back over and we talk to you.
Any luck? Or are they still at an impasse?
They're considering the idea, but they're not convinced.
I hope they come to their senses soon. We're going to lose the element of surprise.
They don't trust each other.
With very good reason. But the sooner they come to an agreement... Does the air feel strange to you? That's odd. All of a sudden it feels like a storm is approaching.
A storm? Venice, what's wrong?
I have an ill feeling about this.
has arrived.
Chaldean, what's happening?
Go! Get away from me! Run!
Uh-oh.
These are the great leaders of Tamriel. Pathetic. But how convenient to have them gathered together in one place, so I can crush them like insects.
Stay back, Countess!
The insects fight back! How amusing! And yet, so very sad. All of Nirn shall be mine.
Chaldean!
Protect the leaders. Defeat
Ah! Damn, they just thrust you right into it, don't they? Come on. You're dead. Give me your stuff. Where's the rift? Close it. One rift closed. Move. I gotta go save the other 2 idiots. Oh, Jesus. This should be fun. Holy shit. This guy takes a lot of beating. Funny, I could have sworn I'd... Ah! Nothing on... You got me, pal. Close the rift. Two down, one to go. And I'm really making the Fighters Guild love me. Don't. Stamina. My stuff. Yeah, that's right. Give me my shit. Give me my shit. Let me go close this up. It's mine. That's right. Mullah Bog is a bitch. Got this shit. What's up, dude?
I thought we were safe here, hidden from the enemy. The god of schemes grows more powerful by the day.
We must have...
Agreed. There's no time to waste. We must take the fight to him.
Can you open a portal to Coldharbour?
Yes, at the Iliad Well at the center of the island.
Perhaps attack leaders to cooperate.
After that terrible display of power, I don't think they have much choice.
Goodbye.
Honored leaders! You have seen the face of our enemy! Molag Bal threatens every living being in Tamriel. The Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild have agreed to join forces to launch an assault on Coldharbour.
Trust in us. Sanction our actions. Give us your blessings. We will not let you down.
Vanos is right. The guilds are our best and only choice. Send them to Coldharbour.
I hate to admit it, but I agree with Emery.
As do I. It appears that much of the distrust between our alliances was sown and nurtured by the god of schemes.
Molag Bal thrives on deception and chaos. But if you'll forgive me, this alliance war is of your own making.
Countess Akruba, gather the surviving members of both guilds in the Sturk interior. The champion and I will go there now to open the portal.
We'll be right behind you, Vanos.
The time has come, champion.
Let's go!
You call me champion, but I have imagined that once I'm done, I'll be king.
Stendarr, protect us all.
I think we're at the end game here, guys. Lemmy's about to put in some work. But before he does, let's take a look at the inventory of the shit we picked up. And I got skill points to spend. Shit. Skill advisor. Alright, cool. It's the first time I've ever seen that, so right on. Now let's see if we got anything cool and useful. Got that. Daedra husk. And destroy that shit. I don't need that either. Cool. It's pulse. I guess I can hold on to that for now. Slottable items. Yeah, okay. Got something for main hand. What did I get? A steel axe. Really? Compared to what I'm using? Yeah, goodbye. I have a couple of them, actually. I don't need any of those. Alright, good to go. Let's do this, brother.
We're as ready as we shall ever be.
Is there one?
Unfortunately, yes. It's not the massive army we'd hoped for. But now that Bloodball knows we're coming, a smaller group might be our only hope of slipping into Coldharbour undetected.
Then let's do this.
It's difficult to predict where you will emerge once you reach Coldharbour. Be on your guard, my friend.
Let's do it. We are heading to Coldharbour again. Maybe you should put some honey in your tea.
No, it's not my throat.
We don't have any Pepto-Bismol.
The teeth kind of awesome, but it hurts when I
But coughing is good. It means I don't got the infection. I know you.
Survived then, have you? Jolly good. Jolly good.
Where's everyone?
Rotten luck. They arrived in Coldharbour, but in entirely different locations. Bloody unpredictable. Portals to oblivion. Not to mention Molong Ball's defences. Nasty beasties abound. Off you go, over the bridge and head inland. There's a good chap. Welcome back to Coldharbour, old chum. Jolly good to see you. I was afraid you'd stuffed it.
What's across the bridge?
What bridge? Is there a bridge? Tricky things, bridges. Tend to have all kinds of hideous creatures living beneath them. Except that one over there. That one leads to the Hollow City.
The Hollow City?
Dreadfully dull place. And a real eyesore, if you ask me. But I suppose it's where you want to start your quest. Quest! What a simply fabulous word. Quest. 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 I just love how it rolls off the tongue.
Right, I'll head to this Hollow City.
Welcome back to Coldharbour, old chum. Jolly good to see you. I was afraid you'd stuffed it.
Did it really make me have to go
gardens
again?
of Coldharbour. Do have a look around. Lovely day for it. Soak up the ambiance, the grandeur, the wonder of it all.
Tell me about
I
yourself.
have the honest feeling we've discussed this before, or did I already mention that? No matter. I am Sir Cadwell, the Undaunted, Knight of the Court of Coldharbour, champion of chivalry, defender of the defenceless, shepherd to the soul-shriven.
What are you talking about?
Am I not speaking the common tongue of Nirn? I was once fluent, but time does get on, doesn't it? I'm sorry, I forgot the question, though I'm quite sure I already answered it. You really should pay more attention.
You mentioned a bridge?
Did I? I don't recall that, but there is a bridge just ahead. Leads to the city. Rather a drab, empty place at present, but
I think Mola Ball's doing
plant
it.
or two. And honestly, it's not as if you've got a lot of choices right now, so off you go.
Goodbye. It could either be he's absolutely insane, which he is. Okay. I have a problem with that. Okay, there we go. Let me up. Let me up. Thank you. Let's not kill ourselves, shall we? Is that a bridge? Is that a bridge? Ow. Fuck it, I'll just take the shortcuts. I don't care. The groundskeeper who disappeared. Is he? Where is he? A guide? Actually, I don't even think that's a key. I see a dress. Hi. Well, I found somebody. Who are you?
Very few would dare to enter the Prince of Murder's realm of their own choosing. Your action consists of equal parts bravery and stupidity. I think in this case, that's exactly what we need. We've been waiting for you, Planewalker.
Who are you?
You may refer to me as the groundskeeper, one of the few survivors that remain. I tend to this city. The magic that protects these walls and keeps us safe requires constant nurturing and the utmost care.
Where are we?
The city's original name no longer matters. Now it is a hollow city, waiting to be filled. A perfect place to begin an assault on Molag Bal. This city can be your armor against the hazards of Coldharbour. It just needs life to return it to glory.
And this is where I'm supposed to gather my army?
It could be. There is no safer place in Coldharbour, for Molag Bal's reach cannot extend into the Hollow City. That is what was intended, and that is the way it is. Please walk with me. Let me show you why this city will serve your needs.
Alright, lead on.
Watch and listen. While I could explain things to you, it will be better to simply show you. The history of the city permeates these streets, and with a bit of magic, I can reveal it to you. Now come, let us walk.
Okay. I'm ready. Let's do it. You're gonna run.
Long ago, this city existed in Nirn. It was alive and vibrant, and went by a different name.
What was its name? I really kind of want to know. Do I even want to know what the fuck that was that just ran past me?
Its people were devoted to Prince Meridia, the Radiant One. They lived in peace and assumed themselves safe from any dangers.
There's a waypoint to this city. That's good to know. If I really want to go out and explore it.
But Meridia has enemies, such as the despicable Molag Bal. The Prince of Murder sent minions from Coldharbour to destroy her beloved city.
Okay, want to hear more of the story. Keep talking.
The city's defenders did what they could, but they were no match for Molag Bal's forces. Everyone outside the walls was slaughtered, but the warriors and mages managed to seal the gates to protect those huddled within. As fortune would have it, the Ayleid King Lalorian Dainar was visiting the city. A skilled warrior and tactician, he quickly took command of the city's defenses. The Ayleid King single-handedly protected one of the gates. As he fought, he prayed for assistance, and his prayers were answered. Meridia felt compassion for her followers, but she also saw an opportunity. Molag Bal's open portal worked both ways. The time had come to take the battle to Coldharbour. Meridia warded the city and pushed it into Coldharbour. The city arrived intact, but many of its inhabitants were either killed or scattered by this realm's protective spells. Even the Ayleid King was captured. Still, Meridia had accomplished the impossible. She stabbed a dagger into Molag Bal's side. A portion of her realm was in his domain, and he could not touch it. The survivors lost faith, however. One by one, They left the safe confines of the city to try to return to Nurn. They were foolish, and they paid the price for rejecting Meridia's edicts.
That sucks for them.
Meridia foresaw a day when an opportunity would arise. An overconfident Molag Bal. Champions from another plane. On that day, this city would become the focal point for the assault against the Lord of Schemes.
Wow. Level 210? Put the game down once in a while, dude.
I say that the day has finally arrived. The great mage, Vanas Galarian, the Ayleid king, and you, our last best hope. You must gather your allies and bring them here. This city shall serve you well against Molag Bal. Know that every choice you make in Coldharbour will have an effect on the Hollow City. It shall be reborn with every person you save, forged into a weapon by your own hands.
What's your role in all this?
I am your advisor. We both wish to stop Molag Bal's machinations. I offer you what help I can. The Hollow City awaits you and your allies. Use it wisely, and it shall not fail you.
What's the next step?
You must gather those who were lost. King Dinar and Vanas Galarian have vital roles to play, and they must be at your side. Rescue your missing companions. Return the Hollow City to its former glory, and we can begin the assault on Molag Bal.
Complete quest.
You shall require more than just the king and the mage, of course. But they are as good a starting point as any. Others in this realm, allies current and soon to be, all have important parts to play in this endeavor.
Others?
As you seek out the mage and the king, I'm sure you shall meet others who require your aid. Look for those you trust, and who would be willing to join us here.
And the mage and the king, where will I find them?
Go west, beyond the Moonless Walk. There you shall find the Ayleid king, held within a tower of darkness. Vanas the mage is somewhere in the eastern plain. His exact location is hidden from me.
I'll find them.
I recommend heading west first to find the Ayleid king, but the choice is yours. If you wish to free King Dinar, you must recover the lights of Meridia. The lights have the power to unlock his prison of darkness.
And where do we find these lights?
As you no doubt noticed, Molag Bal's realm has its own defenses. Things that teleport onto this plane tend to get scattered. As were your allies. As were the lights. They could be anywhere, but most likely, they are guarded by Molag Bal's forces.
You don't have anything more precise
Rumors
for me to go
only,
on?
I'm afraid. I have heard tales of a strange prison to the northwest. A tower that is not a tower. That guards one of the lights. And others whisper of a vile laboratory to the southeast that distorts the purity of Meridia's light.
Goodbye. Alright, so apparently I've got a lot of fun to deal with. And the first thing I gotta do, I guess, is head west. Go west, young man. At least it's a nice little area. It's cute. As I step into the world of Coldharbour again. Didn't I just leave this party? Got something over here. What the hell's that? Somebody who wants help, I assume. I found the tower alive.
This is just... I can do this. I really can. All I have to do is... Oh, who am I kidding? I can't do this. There is no way. Why did I ever think I could make it in the Fighters Guild?
What are you doing out here?
Trying to figure out my next move. I'm with the Fighters Guild. We were attacked by Daedra. They captured my companions, took them into that prison down there. I'm just a scout. I can't fight Daedra, but I bet you could.
How do you get into this prison?
There was a portal. The Daedra used it, but it disappeared. Near as I can figure, the only way in now is to jump down into the water. If you're brave enough to take the leap, look for Scordo. Big orc fellow. He always knows what to do.
I'll jump in and help the Fighters Guild.
What I wouldn't do to be in a nice, safe place. A tavern somewhere, maybe. Warm, pint of ale, some good company. Instead, I'm in Coldharbour. If Molag Bal's minions don't kill me, Scordo surely will.
What else can you tell me about this
The
place?
Daedra called it the town as safe as a walk in the park.
You mentioned something about Scordo?
Scordo knows everything and he's tough as nails. Captains Ilram and Darak may be in charge, but Scordo keeps our unit running smoothly. I suggest you talk to him before you do anything else down there. So, I hid. I'm not proud of it, but at least I can still help them. Or rather, I can get someone like you to help them.
Do you know why they call this the hole in the ground, the Tower of Lies?
I assumed Molag Bal was trying to be funny. It's really just a deep pit, so the tower is a lie. Get it? A lie. No? Neither did I. But maybe there used to be a tower here once. That probably makes more sense.
Alright. I've had enough of you. So now I'm expected to jump into the water. Talk to Scordo. What's up, Scordo?
Did you really just leap down into this slime pit? You're either remarkably brave or really stupid. I guess a little of both.
Yeah, that dude up there sent me.
Of course he did, the skinny weakling. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be in this mess. A Dremora mage runs the place. Clouds minds, breaks wills. I can't get my soldiers organized.
So how can I help?
The fat bastard Ogrims dragged away my friends. We joined the guild together. It ain't right them getting tortured by Ogrims. You rescue Sinfrey, Borgath, and Vikord. I'll find Overseer Aruz, and then you and me can deal with him permanently.
Alright, goodbye. So apparently I gotta go save a whole bunch of people.
What will become of me?
The Watchers are my eyes. Their payment is your tears.
A thing to kill. A very powerful thing, apparently. I got it. For the help. You're dead. Thanks for playing. What's up, dude? You're rescued.
Set up a rendezvous point in the north part of the hills. I'll see you there.
I hope you feel better about yourself.
As your mind unravels, try to dwell on your fear and suffering.
It speaks. I suppose I should be impressed that one of your kind even dares to approach me.
Daedra don't usually speak to mortals.
Pity. To think they'd miss out on this fascinating conversation.
Are you one of the prison wardens?
Oh, little mortal, you amuse me so. Surely you have more important things to do than waste time with me. Aren't there rocks that need to be chipped or bugs to be swatted? Perhaps you need to mutter to yourself and wander around in circles.
Does this place make people do those sorts of things?
Most of the guests here suffer from one or more such afflictions. If you linger long enough, perhaps you will adopt one of these distinctive quirks. Or perhaps not. I will continue to watch with interest to see what develops.
Alright, goodbye. You served no purpose to what I was trying to do, but right on. But still mine. Which allows me in to take care of him. Obviously hasn't been dead very long. Shit. They killed him. Stupid little fucker. Alright, I think I found all three of the people.
Scordo sent you, didn't he? Thank Tall Papa.
Let me just grab a weapon before I go to meet Scordo at the rendezvous.
Yeah, grab a weapon. Be good with that. What's up, dude?
How did it go? Are my companions safe?
Baroth didn't make it, but I set Senfei and...
But he hasn't come out of his chambers yet. We need to get his key.
Why do we need the Overseer's key?
The key opens the passage to the next level. That's where they took Captain Islerom and Captain Arak. There's a way out of this Ogrim dung pit. It's up there. Once you get the key, you need to head upstairs and find Captain Islerom.
It's up I gotta go? Oh no, it's right there. It's right in front of me. It's gold first. Then I take the key. We got it. We're out of here. See if I can do this without raising too much suspicion.
I'm at my wit's end.
It's way the fuck over there. Okay. Apparently it's right here. Got it. We're in. Let's do it. I'll help people. Why not? I'm a nice guy. You guys don't carry shit that's useful. Got prisoners. You lose. Jim. Where'd he go? There he goes. Here we go. Tower of Lies. Now I'm supposed to find this.
For the lesser Daedra will not harm me.
You know where I can find the Fighters Guild captains?
Oh, yes. I am merely a disinterested observer who finds some tiny enjoyment in your predicament.
Why do you care what happens to me?
Even if I care to explain myself to you,
Help me free the Fighters Guild?
I will not hinder you, dear mortal. Consider that to be help enough for now. Know this, however.
I hope.
You have no room to talk.
Hey, buddy.
Spies. There are spies everywhere. And assassins.
Skordo sent me to find you.
Skordo? He could be one of Oroc's assassins. You could be one of her spies. Never trust an orc or a spy. Blessed Lecky. I just don't know who or what to believe anymore. This place is getting to me. To all of us.
I'm not a spy, I'm trying to help.
That's what any competent spy would say. Wouldn't hurt to prove you're not an illusion. Or a spy. Tell you what. My sword is back there with the Ogrims that attacked us.
Did I piss you off yet? I will keep moving around because I'm disinterested in you doing your little... Down. You did it again. Huh? Who the hell you punching, punk? That's right, you run that. You're dead. I go get the sword. My sword. Take it. Oh, I didn't want both of them to come. I guess that's how they heal. Good thing they're not good at it. Oh shit, I gotta go all the way down there. This is not gonna be pleasant. Yeah, I took a little bit of hit, but that's alright. Ow. Don't fucking appreciate that, pal. It's above shit. Ouch. Saw that happening. Alright, cool. That. What the hell? It is just unsafe. Doesn't bother me none. Wasted opportunity. Hi. Shit, you snuck up on me. I'll handle this shit. One at a time, please, gentlemen. Thank you. You automatically want to run? Okay. Luckily, these guys kind of have a pattern. How the fuck did you hit me throwing the opposite way? But apparently this is. Level 19, bitches. We're getting there. Oh yeah, I got both of their attention. Excellent to know. We're good. But apparently it's up here I'm supposed to go. Good. I found him. I can give the sword to him. Oh, Captain.
An illusion after all. Scordo also vouched for your existence. He doesn't vouch for anything. So you must have really impressed him.
I recovered your sword.
Arak can barely refrain from attacking us. We need to fix this now.
Any suggestions on how we accomplish that?
Arak says she can't stop the voices without her helmet. She said the eyes have it. I think she means the Watchers. Maybe the helmet will calm her down.
I'll find the helmet.
Thank you for doing this. Sinfei wanted to retrieve it.
I'm gonna go kill some Watchers, but I will do that next time, guys. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did in any capacity, hit that thumbs up button, hit subscribe, and